a Ford Focus passed through our garage, as you could see here, but she simply passed through our garage. I did not touch her even for a second. She had 0 miles on her when we gave her over. So welcome back to your man Jack in the Middle. Welcome back to Racing Rivals YouTube. How are you doing today? Yes guys, another street talk, but it is very necessary. And let me make sure I'm not blocking any of these microphones and that you could my volume is getting to you correctly. This was just last week's 50% sale eligible for Turf Wars. And here we have, and this is why you guys have to get into the game and get serious and settle down so you can have some nice stuff. And this here, with the triple gem payout, I am able to afford nice and comfortably a new BMW 435i Coupe on 50% sale eligible for this week's Turf War. And I am here also was able to afford enough gems to do some sales and of course legit trades. Got some money. We got some money up here. I was gonna do a little bit of movie magic for you guys on this video, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna save it for the Let's Play coming up next, and we're gonna do it on the Let's Play. I'll do some movie magic and we'll erase that big number up top, just so make it a little bit more manageable and make it so that we're a little bit more hungry. We'll get out here on track and do our money farming on a regular basis and not get lazy. Alright, so true indeed, the car is available. Alright, so next time we'll try a drop for it. The car is available for test driving. Sorry about the volume, guys. We didn't even get to see where the needle was on that one. Don't have one of these yet, of course. You know me, I am waiting for myself for a 50% sale to get this car in the garage, but apparently she is wicked fast, you know, for a B class. I think the one previous, there is a version previous to this one that that was wicked fast, also another RS, so I'm thinking this is a new version. This might be a brand spanking new 2016 version, as a matter of fact. So, around 3,000 RPM. Go ahead and release on the first light. Needle, the wall is 7,200, so we probably want to shift around 7,150 for the max, for the most power out of her. And we'll try one more in the Let's Play, so you have to come back and join me in Let's Play, and we'll do it right up front. You guys can catch it right up front, but come back and join me in the Let's Play, and we'll do some further testing. What we could do right now, we don't have her, so I was gonna go to the garage and try to see what the torque chart looks like. And people say from reading the torque chart, you should be able to tell what a car's shift is like. So, for example, so let's check this out real quick. Alright, so Street Talk today is supposed to be about a healthy racer. And, you know, it's supposed to be about me, me thinking about my health and my voice and, and that sort of stuff. Just bringing it to you, making sure I could bring it to you guys constantly, on a constant basis, basically. Alright, so here we have a torque chart here, and the torque chart is supposed to give you an optimal shift point. So the optimal shift point is supposed to be somewhere right around here, where the torque and the horsepower, so I think this is the horsepower if I'm not mistaken. Horsepower is usually a bit less, comes on a more steady flow. Torque usually a little bit, well not horsepower, but horsepower is more, torque less, right? So the horsepower is up here, torque is down here. and the torque usually comes on earlier, so that's why you see that jumping at the top of the graph here and then tapering off. So usually where the torque crosses with the horsepower line is usually going to be right around where perfect will be. And then what we want to notice is if we want kind of a flat line like this. You see how it kind of flat lines, the torque peaks and then it kind of flat lines right here. We kind of want something like that. We want a car to do that, you know. And then apparently, so what we have here also is that our increase in horsepower, and we have a flat line torque. So usually the perfect shift is going to be somewhere right around this area of the graph where the torque is flatlining and the horsepower is peaking, you know, right before it hits the red line. So that's where you kind of get that late shift thing comes from, where we choose to do a late shift as opposed to something else. All right, so let's go ahead and take this one on the track and see if we are correct. Let's see if she is a late shifter or early shifter, because you also see here she has this high torque point right here in the middle of the graph. So that could be a point of interest also, where the car is giving off most torque. That might be a good space to actually, you know, to shift and, you know, to kick it right into the next gear for a more powerful shift, a more powerful you know, flow of a more free flow. So wow, guys, we're finding a lot of bots. I'm giving a shout out to Glue. I didn't want to mention the bad news of there being no bots, but I've been trying to test this car all night, and I don't know if it's just because the tune has recently changed from 1630 or whatever, but the lobbies are empty. Maybe it's a school night, so the kids are being good and they're going to bed. Is that what it is? So I can't tell, guys, if it's an early shift or if it, you see, it is very flatline. It really runs from that 6,000 RPM right down to 7,000 RPM pretty smoothly. I can't really tell whether or not. Oh man, look at that focus. I tell you, I love those cars. On a wheel spin, we were not able to catch up a focus at 0.5 less PI. Yeah. Or R something, race points, or RP or whatever. Yeah, RP would be another valid way to say it, you know. Whatever. So PI, power index, or RP, race points, you know, whatever. So whichever way we want to look at it. I'm sure it's nothing about street credit. You know, it's not about street credit. It's about your tune. You know, your street credit has nothing to do with the way your car performs. So all right, so here we go. We are going to release before the first light, because we are trying to get perfect, but you know. All right, so shift early there. No, we'll shift late here. Yeah, so I think it's definitely a late shifter. She's definitely more of a late shifter. So she definitely likes running high into the power band as opposed to early. So there we have a few BMWs that like shifting early. I don't remember one off the top of my head right now, so I probably won't be able to go check that out right now. But I think the M2s, and we've been garage shuffling, so I think I have no M2s in my garage right now. But the M2s were an interesting case of early shifting. So you know, that's that. So we have 13 minutes. Let's see if I talk to you about anything. Talk to you about, you know, thinking about my health. I started to, at least. So I've been thinking about that. We kind of got dominated by another sale car. You know, the fact that we have another sale car, we kind of got carried away by that. And that's, like I said, guys, that's why. But at least I'm taking note of what we're talking about, and it's kind of trying to keep my script in order, because that's kind of what's important to me right now, keeping the script in order. And you know, but because the script does get bombarded by life and by as you guys could see from the video before this, hopefully, I think I'll post that to you. So the script gets bombarded by life, and the script gets bombarded by just Racing Rivals regular action, you know. So it gets rough sometime. All right, so there's another car. Just thinking about my health, you know, just as far as how I do it and how often I do it, as far as, you know, drinking and smoking and stuff like that. I want to make sure I'm a little bit more healthy, a little bit healthier. and how I operate and whatnot. So I'm really thinking about that, I'm really considering that. So I want to let you guys know that maybe you want to consider that for yourself also, that, man, we need to be healthier individuals maybe. So, saying that wasn't on my script, but we need to maybe go back to start doing some cardio. Let's play again. So we'll see about that. I don't know if we're going to get that done tonight, because when I do cardio let's play, especially when I don't have a good headphone, like I've broken all my headphones, it's hard. I have to speak into the microphone, and it's hard when you're trying to do cardio, do a nice calisthenic walk and race and be clear in the microphone. That it gets tough. So let me jump down on a few things. We always talk. I always tell you guys about the potential problem, but I've kind of mentioned that to you guys. I'm going to cross it off the list. As far as I might be moving. We might be moving, so I might have to deal with a move and Wi-Fi issues again. So, but you guys shouldn't have to worry too much about that. As far as I should, be able to get you guys some content, and we've been doing it. I've been getting back into it. I don't think this is on my script, but I kind of wanted to say it. This is the second time I'm thinking about it, as far as getting back into doing videos and whatnot. And a part of getting back into doing videos, we're going to talk about redemption a little bit, as far as this kid that owes us something. And thinking about the previous video before this, just talking about guys getting banned and scammers in general, that that there is redemption. There's redemption, for people who are messing up. So like I said, that he has not come to me, and he has not made any moves. So guys, just be careful. People who claim to be legit, people who use other people's names, even YouTubers that might be out there that that do 1 and 2 videos. And that's why I keep trying to bring you guys content, let you keep hearing my voice, let you keep staying in touch with me, and know that I'm relevant, I'm true, and I'm a real person. I'm over there on Facebook. I'm not just a character in the game. I'm a real person, so as far as just being a friend and being a legit trader, and of course of making a name for myself, so I can be a middleman. I can be a vouchered middleman over there on Facebook. So anyway, everybody, that's what they try to deal, that's what they claim they deal with, and it's a claim. They claim they're vouchered individuals over there on Facebook, guys, and in Racing Rivals. So that's why you guys kind of need a middleman, and that's why I thought, let me push hard to be that middleman, to be a middleman, to prove myself worthy. So I've been doing trades. We've been doing trades. You guys see the money, the proof here, and no negative comments as far as and they like coming at me when they're ready. I was doing deals with legitimate people, got legitimate trades done tonight, and so we actually sold a Ford Focus passed through our garage, as you could see here, but she simply passed through our garage. I did not touch her even for a second. She had 0 miles on her when we gave her over. So so that's some of the reasons why I have a few bucks also. So this passed through our garage briefly when so I dump out some gems for somebody so that they could have this car. And you guys could do that depending on my mood is. Like right now I'm at 1,000. I might be saving. I'm sure they're gonna hit us with some car like the Corvette C7R might come back on sale. Man, I'm so upset about, one deal in particular. One deal was really a great deal for me. I got a Mustang Race Edition for one, but one deal in particular, a guy really took advantage of me, and I took it down. But maybe I should put it back, and I should list in the description and in the comments. This is a bad deal, guys. Be careful. I did it because I gave the person my word that I would do the trade, not knowing that it wasn't a good trade. So if you give your word on a shady trade, guys, don't be afraid to back out of it and just drop it, because it was just somebody fast talking and get I think about it, the person obviously not even around as far as a friend anymore. They even turned out to be a scammer or a known scammer, whatever the case was. I don't even know if their account I think definitely probably doesn't even exist anymore. So this is what happens. They go around and so when people are fast talking you into trades, guys, like let's do it now, you gotta do it now, gotta move, they gotta go, let them go. All right, so Wow. All right, guys. Well, I guess it's time to shut it down. It's 13 minutes. All right. Look at our screen all cockeyed and everything. So thank you guys for joining me, man. This was Street Talk number 10. All right. Look at us. We're doing it. All right, guys. And then I'm proud of Let's Play also. The Let's Play, the numbers are rising. So we're getting the videos done. So let's see if we could get some other stuff done, guys. We pretty much covered a lot of stuff tonight. All right. Yeah, so I'll cover something else I wanted to talk about in this Street Talk, but didn't get to. I'll go ahead and touch that in my Let's Play. You know, make that a subject I touch on as something extra I could do in Let's Play. So, trying to be your healthy racer, guys. Your man Jackal over here, trying to be that healthy Jackal that we're supposed to be. All right, guys. So I'll see you in the next one. You guys be blessed. All right, and safe racing over there. It's time for turf wars, guys. But that's what we're going to talk about next. Take it easy.